celebrating your 10-year anniversary. I want to know why bring Cajun food to Marquette? Why? Where's the demand?
Well, it's like this. 10 years ago, there wasn't a whole lot of ethnic going on. Yeah, you got a bunch of Italian, we call them pizza parlors. Yeah, you had a bunch of Oriental, we call them Chinese buffets. Other than a little Tex-Mex going on, there was no ethnic diversity going on. The town was ready, I was ready, and you know what they say? You want to be successful? Do something you're passionate about. I'm Acadian all the way, and I'm passionate about Cajun Creole.
That's awesome. So, tell me a little bit about the history of Cajun food and how you got involved in, you said you've been serving food to Marquette since 1983, right?
Yes, we moved to Marquette in '83. I was a culinarian then, and I still am. So I got about 42 years in the business. My family's from Acadian, Nova Scotia. And that's the home base for the Cajuns, the Acadians. They're the ones that migrated back in the 1600s down to Louisiana, you know. That's where they all got this kind of cooking from. Surrounded by the ocean up there, surrounded by the ocean down there. So it's all Acadian cooking, Cajun cooking. When I first visited down in New Orleans in the mid-'80s, blew my mind. Came back, got a little cookbook, learned how to make a roux. Been going back every year. Now we visit 5-6 times a year. Friends all over. It's second nature to me right now. I've developed these flavors for decades of my previous jobs. And this is just a chance for all those flavors to explode in your mouth.
Right. And you're talking about the diversity of Cajun food. You have 100 items on your menu, something like that?
There's about 100 items on the menu, yep. And the great thing about it is, a rule of thumb in food service, use things 3-4 times in the menu. We're using them 7, 8, 9 times. So everything's so fresh. Everything's from scratch. We mix our own seasonings. The only thing we buy pre-made is the ice cream.
It's all made from scratch.
Everything's made from scratch.
Am I going to try some of the ice cream?
We can start you out with a milkshake or something before you go on to that monster sandwich that you only think you're going to be able to down.
Tell me about the influences of Cajun food. It's Italian, Irish, it's...
Well, there's a big difference between Cajun Creole, and you can find that really when you go to Louisiana. And Baton Rouge, being in the middle of the state, the capital, is a dividing line. Everything to the west is Cajun, everything to the east is Creole. And we say that because it's Cajun country out west way. It's all Acadian. It's all the two-step music going on. And it's the roots, the true roots of Acadiana. Whereas you get to the east, you get into cities like New Orleans, you've got influence from the Spanish, from the Creole, from the Haitians, from the Africans. So the food's a little different. That's the Creole. It's a richer city food, you know, where you had those that worked in plantations and the big homes and the butlers and maids. It's the simple rustic country cooking is Cajun country. So that's the big difference between the two. Prime example is jambalaya. You go to New Orleans, it's going to be red in color. It's going to have tomatoes in it, Spanish influence. Gumbo's going to have okra in it. That's the African influence. Whereas you get to Lafayette and have it, jambalaya is brown, no Spanish influence. They never cooked it that way, they never will.
Yeah, so you're bringing Acadian influences from the north, came from the south, you're bringing it back to Marquette.
Really, what we should have called this place was Lagniappe, a southern eatery. Because what we are is the Carolinas to Texas, back up to Memphis, with a big old layover in Louisiana.
And a lot of food. So tell me about the Muffuletta Challenge. Tell me about what we're eating.
Well, the Muffuletta Challenge just came about because you all came here and dared me. So we thought, well, a whole Muffuletta was something that's always sitting in the back of our minds there, you know. We have the quarter Muffuletta. We have the half Muffuletta. We have the whole Muffuletta. 2 halves makes a whole. I don't think you can do it. And then somebody said something about, you like spicy. So we said, well, we're just going to throw in a side of red beans and rice with that. Okay? But the thing there is, yeah, at level 7, somebody was talking smack on somebody's Facebook page. We won't mention any names, Sam. But something about the spiciest thing in the menu. Well, you went and done did it because 7 is not the spiciest thing in the menu. Right after 7 on the menu, it says, are you freaking kidding me? You're getting those red beans and rice. Are you freaking kidding me level? You ain't going to be able to do this, bro.
Strategy?
We do have an ambulance waiting outside, just in case you need to be hauled off and a little pumping, you know. Strategy? Don't do it, man. Don't do it. You're going to hurt. Don't do it.
I'm thinking about doing the meat first, and then like half of the sandwich, and then going for the beans and rice, so it's spicy enough where I'll need the rest of it to diffuse it.
Sure. Use any theory you want. You ain't going to be able to do it. I'm confident you ain't going to be able to do it.
Thank you, Chef.
You're
That was
welcome.
great.
You're welcome.